Good morning. Happy Monday. What a happy Monday it is. Tracy slept. Penny slept. Gracie hollered some, but then she slept. She slept. I like it when everybody sleeps. I'm wearing my favorite color. All is well in the world. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. In the 50s, the wind's blowing. The high is 70 today, which is great. But because it's kind of overcast, my house isn't as cold this morning. So I didn't have to turn the heat on. I'll be back. Anyway, it's like the perfect fall day. Yes, I love it. Well, because I was so tired last night, I texted Mama and said, no cheerings tonight, please. Because I didn't sleep and blah, blah, blah. And she and I got to talking back and forth about, sleeping, hormones, things like that. And then she texted me later and said, Phoenix, well, neither one of them were happy that I wasn't letting them coming over. But that Phoenix got mad and she said, Mama, you lying. Phoenix is in a stage right now where she thinks everybody's lying. And she said, Phoenix, what have I told you about calling people liars? She was like, I'm sorry, Mama, but I was just wondering if you was lying because you didn't show me the text. I said, well, she can't read. She can't read anyway. And she said, oh, I know. She said, but when she learns how to read, she gonna know everybody is lying, whether they're lying or not, because she'll be able to read the text. Silly girl. But I said, well, tell them I have a surprise for tomorrow night, and I'll make it up to them. I bought some coconut. I found a recipe that I think it's 3 ingredients. Coconut, it's the sweetened coconut, powdered sugar and butter, I think. And you roll it up, you make little coconut balls. And then you put the melted chocolate, I got some of that, into a piping thing because Naomi loves to pipe anything. And you just put a little dollop of chocolate in the center of the coconut. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. It sounds delicious because I love coconut. The only thing I don't like about coconut is you can chew on that stuff for days. It's like, oh, there's more coconut. There's more coconut, yeah. We're back home. I'll be back. Good afternoon. Sorry I'm late. I had a really, really, really busy day at work. And we had a lot of invoices to enter, didn't we, Penny? We had a lot of invoices to enter. So I texted my boss and I said, this is how many invoices and how many profit statements that I received last week. And none of them have been entered. But I'm working on them. Because she has to know on Monday if all that's caught up. It is now. So I sent her a message later and I said they're all done, and she said all of them? And I said all of them. Yes, all of them, girl. I kicked it in overdrive and I did nothing but, I did eat lunch, but I sat at my desk so long that it made my legs go numb because I was trying to get them all caught up. But they're all caught up. So that's besides the point, okay? I just wanted to let you know why I'm late. But I told my boss the other day, I said, look, I'm one of those people, call it my ADD or whatever you want to call it. But I do better when I have a lot to do. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I had to stop and yell at Jesse, who works over here at the church. He used to be a cop, and so I always have to stop and yell at him. Not like yell, like mad yell, but yell like, hey, Jesse! That kind of yell? Yeah. Anyway. anyway, I don't know if it's my ADD or, well, I have read that people with ADD, ADHD, things like that, are really good at data entry. And I am really good at data entry. I've never been diagnosed with ADD. Oh, look, it's a squirrel. No, I'm just kidding. But I think we can all agree that I probably have it. One of them. But anyway, I was telling my boss that I thrive when I have a lot to do. And I would say that's definitely ADD-ish. Because if I don't have a lot to do, like if I'm all caught up, why is it so dark? If I'm all caught up, then I flounder. Is that the right word? I flounder around. I thought flounder was a fish. But anyway, so I kicked it in overdrive and I got all that stuff done. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Penny was a good girl. Gosh. And Gracie was horrible for half the day. She meowed wanting out, and I would let her out, and then she would want back in because it was chilly this morning and very windy, and that combination was not good for her old bones. So I would let her back in, and then she would want right back out because, I don't know, she's in her 90s, you know, and I think she might have a touch of the Alzheimer's, and she forgets. Oh yeah, I was just outside and it's cold. So she'd want to go back out, and I was like, it's still cold for her. I thought it felt great, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, what else did I do today? Well, while I work, I whistle while I work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No, I can't really whistle all that well. But I think it's because I don't have an upper lip. I think you do better if you have lips, you know what I'm saying? Duck lips. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have discovered that YouTube has Hallmark movies that you can watch. Now, I don't have cable TV, so I pay YouTube $18 a month, I think it is, and I can watch all my shows without watching commercials. So I turned on a Hallmark movie, a Christmas Hallmark movie, and I watched that. And then it rolled into the next Christmas Hallmark movie. And I was like, you know, I wonder what it would be like to live in a Hallmark Christmas movie. Because, I mean, mostly everyone's happy. Everything's decorated beautifully. They make decorating look so easy when we all know it's not. I mean, I end up getting in a fight just trying to get this stuff out of storage. And I haven't wanted to decorate a lot because my little storage room is such a mess. Well, I mean, it's not a mess, but there's all these big boxes in the way because I don't have enough room. I need a storage building. But anyway, I have to fight to get my stuff out and put it up. And it seems like as soon as I put it up, I'm taking it back down to put something else up, and on and on and on she goes. I don't have a lot of fall decor out because I don't feel like fighting with all the boxes. So I want to live in a Hallmark movie and be happy and drink hot cocoa and eat cookies and pies and fall in love with the first man that walks into my inn that I don't know and live happily ever after. I mean, is that too much to ask? Penny? Honey, Dora the Explorer. She tore up the whole entire plot of grass up here because she did her business. And now I've got to go find it and pick it up. So I'll be back. I would just like to say that it is 69 degrees, 23 mile per hour wind gusts. I'm tripping over a little branch. It feels amazing out here. And there's spider webs flopping around everywhere. That's lovely. So I'm going to have to watch where I'm going. But now on to other things. And I know, ignore the haters. I just have to say it because I think it's funny. This woman commented and said, well, I watched the whole video and you never got to the point. I said, does there have to be a point? I just get on here and talk and people watch me and like me for some reason and want me to keep doing videos, so I just keep doing videos. I didn't know I needed a point. There's the point. There's no point. I just talk, okay? I just like to talk. I like to walk around with my dog and talk to my phone, okay? Why does everything have to have a point, lady? I responded back and I said, oh, there's no point. I just walk around talking. But I hope you feel better by commenting that. And I hope you have a great day. She didn't come back and say anything, but I don't care. Because as I've always said, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing until God says it's time to stop doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about today, though, except just that I want to live in a Hallmark movie, although it's so sickeningly sweet that it would probably give me cavities. And how are they always eating pies and cakes and drinking hot chocolate by the fire, yet they never gain weight? That's what I need to know, okay? I need to know how they do that. But anyway. Well, she's carrying me on a tour back here. But there's the pews from where this used to be. There used to be a school here and they would come out here to have chapel. So cool. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you've had a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Okay? Toodles.